Black represents guilt, the savior. White represents loneliness, the judge. Okay. I wanna do it. Oh no! I left the door open. I'm really scared. He said you disgust me. Oh my god! He is moving my character. I am not even touching anything. What the heck? I mind my business. Wait, what?
Hi guys! Welcome back. I hope the audio quality is a little bit better. I wanted to, this is part 2 to the Myth video. This is his TikTok account. I also didn't get to like explore the entire game like on its own because he was there and I'm sure he was probably watching every move I made and just keeping an eye on everything I've done. So I didn't get to actually explore it, and I may just go on a different account, like an alt account, just so I don't worry about him following me and joining me, because if he joins my game, I'm gonna like start sobbing. I don't want him to join me while I'm trying to explore, because at the end of the video, he got mad at me for being in the basement and he kicked me out of the game. So I don't want to make him mad. Also, the statues is his gods that he praises.
He loved the trees.
I don't know if he wanted me to explore the woods or go into the basement. I genuinely don't know because it was like so bright in my room, because my room is already like bright, but it was 11 a.m. So it was very bright in here and I could not see where I was going. And the game is very, very dark. You've seen how dark the game was a minute ago. So I could not see where I was going. I didn't even know I fell into the hole until I was editing the video. I thought that he teleported me down into that place. No, I fell. So we're gonna explore it and see what else is there. I don't know if the game is going to act like it did when I was playing, but after we stopped playing and he kicked me out, he started working on the game, and he had people in there that's in his friends list, because I checked. So we're gonna check and see if maybe some stuff changed.
He loved potato chips.
He also ate potato chips while we were in the game together.
Going places you are not supposed to.
And I went to the stupid basement. I don't know if he meant for me to do that. And if not, I'm so sorry. If you're watching this video, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I didn't know. That's where I went. Right there is the basement. He uploaded this an hour before I joined his game. That's the dude. That thing is so creepy. Ew, I hate it so much. Ew! I was in the game with that. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I hate the way it looks so much. I'm so sorry. But I don't like it. Ew, stop. I don't like it. Okay, I literally went through his friends list and I found friend 8 and friend 3. I'm gonna add them. I don't know if they'll follow me or not. Oh, cute. This is like kind of slay, you know? Oh. Oh. Oh, heck no. I don't like it. Guys, we're in the dark. I don't like it. I'm scared. Oh. What if something's in here with me? Oh, Bessie, we ain't doing... Oh. Is that thing getting closer to me? Is it moving or am I like crazy? No, it's getting bigger, right? can't do this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna touch it. What is that? Tea? Mwah! Uh-huh. Did you like that? I kissed him and he stopped. All he needed was a kiss, right? You need another? Guys, I don't think anything else is in here. He was online! He's online! He's online! He's online! Oh my god! Look, we're besties, right? Actually, I don't know. You told me I discussed you, so maybe not. I thought we were gonna have a romantic time because it was just me and you, but you said that you didn't want it to just be me. You wanted there to be other people. We're gonna now join Home Joe. It's my computer. I use it to play Roblox and interact with Guilt. Oh, Guilt I think is like one of the gods. The dining area, it was, oh my god, I can't speak. It was rearranged after my brother died. Oh. It's weird only seeing 3 seats. Aww. That's really sad. I haven't been allowed outside ever since my brother died. If this is about him, well then it's connected to the other game because of the guilt person. And the other game was called Loneliness. And so maybe that game is like basically saying how he feels. Like it was supposed to represent like how he feels. Okay, black represents the guilt, and white represents loneliness. Okay, in the game Loneliness, there was that white like figure thing inside the house. Okay, I need to do it on a different account just because I don't want him to. He's gonna find out. If he watches my channel, he's gonna see that I went through his game. It was behind his house. Oh my god, the basement was behind his house. I think this is... No, this is the house I was in when I got literally kidnapped. He hijacked my account. Oh my gosh. This is a... Oh my gosh, he scared me. What do I do? What do all these disappearances mean? Am I next? It's a long chair. We're gonna check out all the houses before we go back there into any of that. And like check around the rest of the map. Don't fall in any bushes. I'm stomping on your bushes. The game. I don't know. Oh my god, wait, was this the door? Oh my god. Ooh. He's hanging. Oh my god, wait, I'm pushing that back. It's got bear traps everywhere because one of them killed me when I was in here. I found his secret that he was trying to hide from me. See there, whoops, over there's the bear traps. He joined the game! Oh my god, my heart literally dropped. Oh my gosh. Bro, my heart is literally pounding so hard. I got so scared I left so quick. Did y'all see how fast some reflexes were? Oh my god. I should have stayed, but I was too scared. I'm in a different account because, as you've seen, he joined my game, and I like literally crap my pants. He's online, but he's not in game. And instead of freaking out and leaving as quick as I did, we're just gonna see if he joins. Oh my gosh. Because I'm afraid he's gonna know it's me. Because I just joined today and just made a video. So far, stuff has only happened when he's in game. You know, that's pretty. Ew, they serve people here? That's yummy. Mills. Or no, I can't read, okay? Notes, clean kitchen. How did I read that as Mills? What the heck? Bro. I clearly don't know English. Oh, we gotta check out the basement too. Oh, I forgot about that. I really don't want to do it. Who's Michael? Oh my god, my heart. I wish we could see my heart rate. Is this one of his friends? Oh my god, that's his friend. His friend is in my game. What's he doing? Oh my god, my heart. My heart. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. I don't know what he was doing. Oh my gosh. All I know is I was pooping my pants. Wait, the thing is. Oops. Mwah. I don't want to be down here. I hate it. Oh. Oh. What is all this? What is all that? Why is there just like a black mist? Ew, what the heck? You've been kicked by this experience or its moderators. Moderation message. Something that is inside your house. Let me know if y'all want me to check out any other. What the heck's happening in the background? What the heck was that? What just happened? This was really weird. I guess what I was gonna say is, let me know if you want me to check out any other myths. I am so down to do that. I just need, like, just give me a little bit where I'm just now starting school back. I'm going to try to balance school in this. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! There was supposed to be another part to the series, like part 3, and I was going to make part 2 and 3, just 2 separate things. But, my computer's been kind of acting up lately, and I recorded the entire thing, and it somehow did not save to my computer. So, I wrote down all the main things that happened, and I'm just gonna sum it up for you guys instead. I really hate that I didn't get any of it. I did get the last part where he came, like one of the characters of his came into the game, and it was after the whole thing was over, and we were kind of just like me and the other people were kind of just hanging out in the game, joking around and messing around and stuff. And I did get that on video, so I do have that to show you guys. When I joined, I met friend 3 along with friend 10, of course, which is this guy. I met him. We just started talking and stuff, and I was introduced to friend 3, and he kind of like was being mean to friend 3. Like, he threatened him with the sword, like he did with me all throughout part 1, and I think he like killed him and everything. I know he killed him a few times throughout the game. Well, he told me to go to or go find a house, and so I went and found a house. I found a house for me to stay in, which I chose the party house, which is kind of funny because he dropped some lore that happened or that has to do with the house that has like the Morse code thingy in it. He told me that friend 6 is his brother, which friend 7 or this dude, I want to say it was, I can't remember. Oh my God, I forgot. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Because there was so much going on at once and I didn't have the time to write it down. But I did write down that friend 6 is his brother. A few players joined the game along with me and he made them all introduce themselves to me. Oh, I forgot to mention this, is that he kept referring to me as Megan and not my Roblox name, the white acrylic paint. So that scared me a little bit. Although I know reason why he knows my name is because he follows me on TikTok. So duh. And also obviously the YouTube channel. Duh. But that just was like a little scary. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I can't remember if anything else happened during this time. Like I think we all just like kind of he made everybody introduce themselves to me. And then it started getting dark and he told us to go to our houses. And while I was in there, the there was like weird noises being played and stuff. And the little sun dude, these guys right here, kept like spawning everywhere. Well, I stayed in there for a while, just hiding in the house. And this one player came up to me and told me to follow them. And we kind of just explored like outside, like was trying to get away and all. Well, eventually it got daylight and everything was back to normal. Well, I guess as normal as, you know, this can possibly be. Normal as he can possibly be, you know. No offense, no offense. Um, but he kept killing everybody, but also everybody was like kind of taunting him, except friend 3. Friend 3 didn't do anything. Him and friend 3 were like having it out, and he kept killing him. Eventually, he said that he had like important business to attend to, I think. Like he went somewhere. I can't remember what he said he was gonna do, but he like left and not left the game, but like left the area and told friend 3 to like host an event or something. And he wanted us to play Simon Says, or he said it's Friend Says instead of Simon Says. It's same rules apply. You instead of saying, "Oh, Simon Says does this," it's Friend Says to do this. You know. We played, and then Friend 3 started lagging like really, really bad, and and so Friend 10 had to take over. Well, he told us to make fun of each other, and I was not comfortable doing that because I felt bad because I didn't know these people. Now it feels like, no offense, but like my subscribers or like my followers on TikTok and all, like I love y'all, but like I feel like we're comfortable enough to do that to each other. But I don't know these people at all. So I was a little scared too, just because I didn't want to get off on like the wrong foot with anybody. Well, then he and was he well, I was gonna say he tried to intimidate me. No, he did intimidate me. He said he told me, he was like, "Are you gonna do it?" And I was like, I really honestly did not talk hardly at all during this entire thing, just because I was so nervous and scared. But mostly what I said was just and dot dot dot. He killed a lot of people. He hit me with a sword, I guess to like be like, "Hey, you better do it." Well, he got distracted by something. I think one of the people there was like messing with him and it distracted him and he stopped the game. I think him and friend 10 and friend 3 just started like arguing, or well, friend 10 was getting mad at friend 3 and they were having just a fight I believe I might be wrong because I cannot remember 100%. It's been a few days. I've slept since then. I got asked by the person who was like kind of with me, like basically took me under their wing, and we were walking around the game. They asked me to go down if I wanted to go down to the basement. Well, I was like, that's probably not a good idea considering he did not like that the last time I was in the game with him. He got mad at me and kicked me out of the game. So I was like, this is probably not gonna end well. And spoiler alert, it did not end well. But everybody went and we all like went down there because I was like, I'm not gonna just stay up here. I'm gonna go with them. Duh. And I went down there with them and they showed me one of the codes, which I had, well, I say I had, my mom was like really invested in this too. This right here is a code. Um, I'm not sure if he wants me to like share that with the class, but I do have four of the codes. This is like the only one well, me and my mom figured out. The others was given to me, and we went down there. They opened one of the doors. Well, they would not tell me what the other codes were. They made me tell them what this one was, and I told them. Well, then we went through several of the doors, and keep in mind, 10 and 3 were still upstairs, or well, so we thought that they were upstairs, and we went through the doors. Well, we went through this like it was in the basement and went through the door, got the code. Well, then the next two doors we went through, whoops, I didn't mean to hit my mic. They done the code or they said the code without me seeing it and we went through there. Well, guess who was in the basement? Fred 10. He was down there and then he just disappeared. Well, then we were like, okay, whatever. That was creepy. And we continued down there. Well, we got to this part. It was like a maze, and then once you get through like the maze, then there's like it was like a ritual thing. I'm not even gonna lie. And we got down there. Well, he was down there waiting for us, and everybody just like kind of like went off to the side away from him, but except for one person, I cannot remember who it was that was taunting him, but I'm just gonna tell you that that did not end well for them because he killed them. Well, then after that happened, me and this other person like moved over and we could not figure out what the next door was to get away from him. And so we were like kind of just watching everybody get slaughtered one by one. Well, then I told this other person, I was like, why don't we just go? Let's leave. Let's hurry. Let's go before he gets us too. Well, he got everybody and was chasing me and the other person. And you know what he done? He slowed us down. He slowed our characters down until he got us. And he got me last. And I'm pretty sure he said sorry. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he apologized, then he killed me. Well, then everything went back to normal. After everything that happened in the basement, like nothing, I think everybody was just like messing around. Like those other players that had joined the game, but like they were just being so goofy and like everybody was just playing. Well, then we got teleported into another game. The game was called Forever Alone. We joined, he teleported us into that game, but Friend 10 was not in the game. He was, he just did not join. But this one guy did. Well, this guy joined the game called Wild Man Dan. And as soon as he joined, I was like, oh, something's very off about this person. I can't explain it, but like I felt it. Like something was just telling me that this was not who they were portraying themselves as, and I was correct. Because da da da, it was friend 10. Yes. Or it was friend 3, one of them However, they knew my name. They joined the game. This random person, so we thought at the time. He said, "Is this a myth?" Question mark. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not saying anything." I just kept putting the dots in the chat because I was like, "Yeah, you know this is a myth game because you are the myth. I know it. I know it for sure. You are the myth." And later on, after this was done, I was talking to my mom about this, and she pointed out that I kept asking that in my video, the first video, about him. And so I don't know, he could have been, he could have not, and was just playing into the character like he didn't know. But he could have been mocking me and just saying that because I said that. Well, um, then like everybody was like, "Oh, who is this person?" And I just stayed quiet. And I'm pretty sure that the Forever Alone game is the loneliness game that we played like in the video, like earlier on in the video. And so I'm pretty sure that was the game. And that he just renamed it to Forever Alone because that was it was set up the exact same. Then he goes, "Megan." And when I tell you my heart dropped, because I was like, oh my god, I don't know why, but it made me so nervous him saying my name. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I was like, oh. And everybody just like kind of stopped and like just was watching us and didn't know what to say really. And oh my god, I felt all the eyes on me. Like I felt like everybody was staring. And then he said 312. And I was like, what? Like, is that a code for something? Or like, what is that? And the other people in the game thought that as well. Somebody was like, a code? Question mark. Then, oh my god. Then he said, "That's how many subscribers you have, no?" And I was like, oh, oh. It was something along the lines of that. Like he was saying, like that's how many subscribers I have, and I was like, yes. I was like, yeah. I don't know why that freaked me out so much, just because I guess it was because it wasn't like friend 10, it was some random person or it was like a random account. But saying that, and so like it just was like really creepy. And then then he goes, "Addie," which if you watch the first video, you can see my moderator. She moderates my TikTok lives for me on all my accounts, and we play Roblox together. Sometime or well, I play and then she joins me and harasses me. um, but she she came in to harass me and I was like, "Girl," I was like, "Don't leave me. Come join me." And so that's how he knew about her. If you watch the first video, you know. Well, he asked me how she was doing and I was like, "Oh god." I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." And then I said she was good because I didn't know what else to say. And then he left. That was it. Then he was like online, but like he wasn't like in any game. And we joined the friend town again just to see if like he would join back. And also I didn't know if he was done. And we were all like kind of just hanging out and stuff. And so we were just like messing around. Okay, we were all like just literally messing around. And this person, Paul over here, was making a mess with the vending machine. And friend 10 gets mad over little things. Like, he told me that his brother died, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." You know what he done? He pulled out the sword and hit me with it. So I didn't want him to get mad. And so whenever he was making this mess that you could see over here, I was like, how about we clean that up? And I was like, did he hear me or like what? Because I said that. I was like, is 10 gonna be mad about the mess? And then he joined. I was like, that was crazy. Here's where I noticed this person, your savior guilt. He joins the game. And if you didn't know, that is one of the gods, the statue like over in this area. There he is. Gosh, because he like popped up behind me. I was like, oh, because I thought he was gonna get Paul, but he like came up behind me, and I was like, oh, hello. Also, okay, I don't answer him, but it's because I had no idea what that word meant, like this word, and so I had to literally Google it on my phone so I could know what he was talking about. Because I was like, that's a big word. But then after that, he left the game, and that was the end of it. Nothing happened after that, except for us messing around. Well, then the next day, I went live on TikTok on my cosplay account, and I was like, hey, like, let me show you all around on the game. And because I was kind of talking about it during the live, and I was like, why not just show you the game since I'm on here? And there was a person in the game named Michael, which is also the person who joined the game earlier in the video, if you remember, who joined the game when I was on the iHeartMoms account. And so I made that account when I was like 16, so ignore that. I was showing my followers around, and like one of them had joined at this time. And then I think friend 10 joined, and then a bunch of other people joined because I guess they seen him in the game. They're like, oh, let's go. And so a bunch of people had joined the game. And I, he was like, kind of like just like talking to everybody. And he was still, killing people, his thing. And my follower, Blue Rose, shout out to you. She said, I'm scared right in front of him. And he didn't like that. And so he went over there to her and just stared her down. Then I think she said something else. I can't remember. Because this is like a few weeks ago. And then he killed us both. And I was like, what? I was like, I didn't even do anything. I'm like, that's her. I'm not responsible for what she says. So, I may or may not have forced Addie to join the game with me. I told her because she had joined my live, and I was like, girl, because she was also at a convention at this time, but I was like, please, I was like, I need you to join the game for just like 5 minutes. I'm like, I just need your time for like 5 minutes, please. I was like, if you join the game, I will let you harass me all you want. I was like, just join. And so she joined, and I got his attention, and he seen her, and he like asked her how she was. Well, then I wish I had took a photo of this, like a screenshot, but I like did not because I was like laughing and stuff at her because she was freaking out. And he said, "Everybody say hi to Addie," and he made everybody in the game say hi, Addie. And she just said dot dot dot. Well, then in my live stream chat, she said, "Megan, I hate you so much." I was like, you know what? This is what you get for leaving me alone with him. Well, then after that, then quite a few of my followers had joined the game, and he's seen all of them, and he was like, wow. He was like, you're pretty famous or something like that. Like, you're popular or something along the lines of that. And I was like, oh, say. And I didn't, like, every time he speaks to me, I mostly just say dot dot dot. Because I'm an awkward person. Like, I don't know how to talk to people that well. And so, especially when somebody like talks to me, I'm like, mm-hmm. And he changed everybody's usernames to Megan's fans. Right here, you can see that everybody's name is Megan's fan. And I was like, oh my gosh. Then, like, pretty much everybody, like, left the game. Well, then a little while later, like, maybe like 20, 30 minutes later, a person named Isaac joins the game. And I didn't think anything of this. I just, like, thought it was just a regular person, that was dressed a little creepy. But, like, I didn't think anything of it. It's a conversation. These are, like, my followers and stuff talking. But he said, hello. And I said, hi. And he said, sorry, is 10 not here right now? I decided to turn on my voice chat because I had my voice chat on because one of my followers could not hear me through my live stream. She could only hear me through Roblox. Like, she could either play Roblox with me or be on my live stream. And so I just decided to turn on my voice chat because it was only us in the game. So I was like, I'm talking to them anyways. So, like, why not? I don't care. And so I spoke directly to this person with my mouth and not through a text. And I was like, oh my God. Because he goes, okay. He said, sorry, is 10 not here right now? And I said, no. I was like, I think he left a little bit ago, but I was like, I think he might be online right now because I thought this was just a regular person. He said, understood. And then it's like, yeah, I was like, sorry. And he said, it's nice to meet you, Megan. And then left the game. I was like, oh my God, wait. And I started freaking out. I was like, wait, guys, that was him. That was him. I was like, oh my God. The Isaac person joins back. And I was a little freaked out after that. Well, then after that happened, then he was just like walking around. Like, I don't think he said anything. I think he was just like walking around the game. Maybe just like listening to what we were saying. I don't know. But then after that, then he asked me to go to the basement with him. And then we went to the basement and he showed me 4 codes. Well, I figured out one code. Then he showed me 2 codes, and then I figured out the other code. And during this time, my followers were shipping us together. Don't know why, but y'all were. And saying that we were all to go do romantic things when in reality, no. I was scared. And he also said that he did not want to be shipped with me because he's 46 or something like that and is still getting over his late wife. So I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, cool. I don't want to be shipped with you either, sir. After he showed me the codes, then we got to this other door and then he told me to figure out myself and then he left. And that was it. That's all that happened since then. Except I found out, or well, I've seen, he followed me like the next day. The Isaac dude followed me. And so I accepted his friend request. And he's been working on a game called The Butch Manor or something like that. So we may be seeing that soon. But also, I have other myths that I've followed and got friend requests back. I've even made contact with one of them saying that I would love a tour of their place. So hopefully that will be what's coming up soon. Hopefully I have this sorted out, the videoing problem. It sucks so much that the video is not saved. I was so upset when I found that out. I was like, oh my God, I was like crashing out. Oh my God, Addie has joined. You guys are gonna witness her tormenting me. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm literally recording right now. You want to say hi to YouTube? I'll leave this in. I'm literally doing my outro. Yeah. I literally just got done. Oh my god. I told them, I said, y'all get to see her torment me. And I was absolutely correct. Okay, I guess Addie's gonna be here while I do the outro. Oh my god. Um, but if y'all have any other myths for me to check out, then please let me know. I would love to check them out, and I love doing these videos. These videos are really fun. But I guess that's it. Hopefully more of these will come out. I'm trying to balance school and social media as best I can, but like right now it's kind of getting a little hectic because I have so much to do. But I guess that will be it. I know this video is probably like an hour long. Oh my god, this is like no longer a YouTube video. This is a documentary. But I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video and take care. And I love you guys. Bye.